with your own covetousness. I don't lie, massa. If you kill me, I'll stick to that.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the movie scenes that guaranteed their stars Oscar gold.
I can't be like this, Frankie. Not after what I done.
Number 10, Over the Rainbow, Renee Zellweger as Judy Garland in Judy.
This next one, it isn't a song about getting anywhere. It's about walking toward somewhere that you've dreamed of.
If director Rupert Gould's 2019 biopic Judy rises above being a straightforward love letter to its subject, it's largely thanks to Renee Zellweger's commanding lead performance. While the film doesn't necessarily break new ground, it's undeniably moving, and Zellweger fully embodies Garland, portraying her as a real three-dimensional person rather than just the larger-than-life icon she was.
Somewhere over the rainbow.
At the film's climax, a troubled Garland reckons with her own legacy, pleading with her concert audience to remember her. Try to hold back the tears as she pushes through her signature number, and you'll see exactly why Academy voters crowned Zellweger that year.
I love you all. You won't forget me, will you? Promise you won't.
Number 9, Nine Holes, Kate Blanchett as Katharine Hepburn in The Aviator.
You're not extending enough on your follow-through. Follow-through is everything in golf, just like life. Ha Don't you find? Saw your Scarface picture. Violent.
Realistic.
Movies are movies, Howard, not life. Now the stage. The stage is real. Real flesh and blood, human beings right out there in front of you, Buster.
Martin Scorsese's epic Howard Hughes biopic was as bombastic and grand in scale as Hughes's own life. Naturally, Scorsese included The Aviator's real-life romance with silver screen legend Katharine Hepburn, a role that proved to be the opportunity of a lifetime for then-nominee Kate Blanchett. Rather than just portraying Hepburn, Blanchett delivers a scarily accurate embodiment of the four-time Oscar winner, nailing her public persona and signature transatlantic accent.
Do you like the theater?
No.
Oh, I adore the theater. Only alive on stage. I'll teach you. We'll see some Ibsen, if the Republicans haven't outlawed him by now. You're not a Republican, are you? Couldn't abide that. How did you vote in 32?
Well, I didn't.
You must. It's your sacred franchise.
In true screwball comedy fashion, just like the films Hepburn was known for, even the eccentric Hughes struggles to keep up with Blanchett's loquacious performance. In just a few short minutes, Scorsese and Blanchett paint a complete picture, and secure Blanchett's Best Supporting Actress win.
Heard you were wooing Ginger Rogers. What about that?
She's just a friend.
Ha! Men can't be friends with women, Howard. They must possess them or leave them be. It's a primitive urge from caveman days. It's all in Darwin. Hunt the flesh, kill the flesh, eat the flesh. That's the male sex all over.
Number 8, The Same Spot, Viola Davis as Rose Maxon in Fences.
We ain't talking about baseball. We're talking about you going off and laying up with another woman and bringing it home to me. That's what we're talking about. We're not talking about no baseball.
You're not listening to me. I'm trying to explain it to you the best way I know how. It's not easy for me to admit that I've been standing in the same place for 18 years.
Well, I've been standing with you.
An adaptation of August Wilson's play of the same name, director Denzel Washington's Fences offers a subtle yet devastating look into the inner life of Troy Maxon, a bitter and troubled garbage man in late 1950s Pittsburgh, played by Washington himself. Viola Davis portrays Rose, Troy's long-suffering wife, who stands by him despite his anger, melancholy, and most painfully, his repeated infidelity.
I've been right here with you, Troy. I got a life, too. I gave 18 years of my life to stand in the same spot as you. Don't you think I ever wanted other things? Don't you think I had dreams and hopes? What about my life? What about me?
But when she learns that his mistress, Alberta, is expecting his child, the usually reserved Rose erupts, condemning Troy's selfishness and mourning the years she sacrificed in their marriage. Watching this scene, it's clear as to why Davis went from a two-time nominee to a well-deserving Oscar winner.
You're not the only one who's got wants and needs, but I held on to you, Troy. I took all my feelings, my wants and needs and dreams, and I buried them inside you. I planted a seed and watched and prayed over. I planted myself inside you and waited to bloom.
Number 7. Live Aid. Rami Malek as Freddie Mercury in Bohemian Rhapsody.
Mama, just killed a man.
Despite its troubled production, directorial setbacks, and long road to the screen, Bohemian Rhapsody, much like Freddie Mercury himself, defied the odds, earning 4 Academy Awards. Among them was Rami Malek's win for his electrifying lead performance as Mercury. While the film's reviews were deeply polarized, Malek was the one element nearly everyone could agree on. Though not British, the Emmy-winning Mr. Robot star fully captured the Queen frontman's magnetic stage presence and private vulnerability. Nowhere is this more evident than in the meticulously recreated Live Aid benefit concert, where Malek delivers a show-stopping tribute, just as Freddie once did. Number 6. Coin Toss. Javier Bardem as Anton Chigurh in No Country for Old Men.
How much?
69 cents.
And the gas?
Y'all getting any rain up your way?
What way would that be?
I seen you was from Dallas.
What business is it of yours? Where I'm from? Friendo?
This is one scene that never fails to send chills down our spines. Before his Oscar-winning turn in No Country for Old Men, Javier Bardem wasn't exactly a household name, despite earning a Best Actor nomination for 2000's Before Night Falls. But after the Coen brothers' thrilling Best Picture winner, it became impossible to forget him, especially in your nightmares.
What's the most you ever lost on a coin toss?
Sir?
The most you ever lost on a coin toss?
I don't know. I couldn't say.
Call it.
Call it?
Yes.
For what?
Just call it.
As the unsettling, enigmatic hitman Anton Chigurh, Bardem's most haunting scene unfolds in a quiet gas station, where he intimidates an unsuspecting clerk. By the time the scene miraculously ends with Chigurh sparing the man's life, he's already delivered a chilling, cryptic lesson on mortality and fate.
I didn't put nothing up.
Yes, you did. You've been putting it up your whole life. You just didn't know it. You know what date is on this coin?
No.
1958. It's been traveling 22 years to get here. And now it's here. And it's either heads or tails.
Number 5. One Last Call. Charlize Theron as Eileen Wuornos in Monster.
I'd rather not talk on the phone here, you know, because I don't know if they're, you know. But, don't worry about that, Sal. I mean, that's just some mistaken identity or something, you know. They've got nothing. So let's just talk about us, you know.
There's a reason legendary film critic Roger Ebert called Charlize Theron's Monster performance, quote, one of the greatest in the history of cinema. In director Patty Jenkins's film, Theron embodies Eileen Wuornos, often dubbed America's first female serial killer.
Why are you saying that?
Because I'm freaking out. They know, Lee. They know, and they're coming after me, and I know I'm gonna go down.
No, Selby. I wouldn't do that. You know I would never do that, okay?
While much of the film's acclaim has focused on Theron's astonishing physical transformation, her acting is just as, if not more, remarkable. Case in point, the film's heartbreaking final moments, when Wuornos makes a call to her lover, Selby Wall, played by Christina Ricci. As the walls close in, Theron's Wuornos lays herself bare, assuring Selby she'll take the fall, never implicating her in the process.
I don't know why he did this.
Because I love you. Because I love you. And I never wanted to lose you, that's all. I love you with all my heart, my soul, my mind.
Number 4. Audition. The Fools Who Dream. Emma Stone as Mia Dolan in La La Land.
Leapt without looking
and tumbled into the sun.
It's a bit of a shame that Damien Chazelle's La La Land is now largely remembered for Warren Beatty's infamous Best Picture mix-up, rather than its own merits. The film stands as a beautifully crafted homage to classic Hollywood musicals, infused with Chazelle's dynamic directorial flair. At least Emma Stone got the recognition she deserved, winning the Oscar for Best Actress thanks to her raw, heartfelt performance as Mia.
Here's to the hearts that ache. Here's to the mess we make.
One scene in particular serves as a defining moment for her character, the musical number Audition, The Fools Who Dream. In a single song, and one long, unbroken take, Stone captures Mia's entire emotional journey, delivering a performance that feels anything but cliched.
And here's to the fools who dream, crazy as they may seem.
Number 3, ending it all, Hilary Swank as Maggie Fitzgerald in $1 Million Baby.
Need anything?
Need to know what my kushla means.
Well, you didn't win. I don't have to tell you.
You're the meanest man I ever met.
Marketed as an inspirational boxing movie in the vein of Rocky, $1 Million Baby stunned audiences by delivering a gut-wrenching emotional blow. Directed by Clint Eastwood, who also stars, the film follows Hilary Swank as Maggie, a scrappy, determined Los Angeles waitress turned boxer. Under the guidance of her gruff but caring coach, Frankie Dunn, she fights her way to a $1 million title match. But in a heartbreaking twist, a dirty move leaves Maggie bedridden and dependent on life support.
I got a favor to ask you, Bob.
Sure. Anything you want.
Remember what my daddy did for Axel?
The scene that cemented Swank's second Oscar win finds her pleading with Frankie to end her suffering, a moment as devastating to describe as it is to watch. In the end, this was a fight Swank undeniably won.
I was born at 2 pounds, 1.5 ounces. Daddy used to tell me I fought to get into this world. And I'd fight my way out.
Number 2, I Dreamed a Dream, Anne Hathaway as Fantine in Les Misérables.
There was a time when men were kind, when their voices were soft.
It was never a question of if Anne Hathaway would win an Oscar, only when. That moment arrived with Tom Hooper, the Oscar-winning director of The King's Speech, and his sweeping adaptation of Les Misérables. Cast as Fantine, a destitute factory employee forced into sex work to support her daughter Cosette, Hathaway faced the daunting task of bringing one of musical theater's most beloved characters to life.
I dreamed a dream in time gone by, when hope was high and life worth living.
But the moment she delivered the first haunting notes of I Dreamed a Dream, it was clear. She wasn't just a contender, she was the frontrunner. Her eventual Best Supporting Actress win felt inevitable, and you don't have to be Misérables yourself to understand why.
There are dreams that cannot be, and there are storms we cannot weather.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Lecter tries to break Clarice. Anthony Hopkins as Hannibal Lecter in The Silence of the Lambs.
I killed him.
You still wake up sometimes, don't you? You wake up in the dark and hear the screaming of the lambs.
Standing up for what's right. Al Pacino as Frank Slade in Scent of a Woman.
Stand down, Mr. Slade.
I'm not finished. As I came in here, I heard those words. Cradle of leadership. Well, when the bow breaks, the cradle will fall. And it has fallen here. It has fallen.
Show him the, well, you know, Cuba Gooding Jr. as Rod Tidwell in Jerry Maguire.
Sherry, does that make you feel good just to say that? Say it with me one time, Sherry.
Show you the money.
Oh, no, you can do better than that, Jerry, I want you to say it what you would mean it, brother. Hey, I got Bob Sugar on the other line. I better hear you say it.
Yeah, no. Show you the money.
Not show you. Show me the money.
Show me the money.
Yeah. Louder.
Make Me Feel Good. Halle Berry as Letitia Musgrove in Monsters Ball.
I did every single thing I could think to do. I was really good. I was really good. I was really good. I ain't wanting to be fat like that. I do not want my baby to be fat like that because I know a black man in America, you can't be like that. I try to... I was trying to tell him, you can't be like that. You can't be like that.
Dairy Farm interrogation. Christoph Waltz as Hans Landa in Inglourious Bastards.
I understand your trepidation in repeating it. Heydrich apparently hates the moniker the good people of Prague have bestowed on him. Actually, why he would hate the name the Hangman's baffling to me. It would appear he's done everything in his power to earn it. But I, on the other hand, love my unofficial title, precisely because I've earned it.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Soap. Lupita Nyong'o as Patsy in 12 Years a Slave.
Run off. Run off, did you?
Mr. Epps.
You miserable wench. Where you been?
I've been nowhere.
Huh? Last year, misdeeds.
The Sabbath day, Master. I took me a walk to commune with the Lord.
Bring the Lord into your deceptions. You're coming from Shaw's plantation
No.
last year. Mr. Epps. No! Now you speak. Now it's when I add to her lies you find your tongue.
Much like Javier Bardem before her, Lupita Nyong'o seemed to come out of nowhere to deliver one of the rawest, most haunting performances in film history. Steve McQueen's 12 Years a Slave follows Solomon Northup, a free black man in 1841 who is kidnapped and forced into over a decade of indentured servitude. Along the way, he meets Patsy, a fellow enslaved person trapped under the control of Michael Fassbender's sadistic, unhinged Edwin Epps.
You admit it?
Yes, really. And you know why? I got this from Mrs. Shaw. Mrs. Epps won't even grab me no soap to clean with. I stink so much to make myself gag.
In a scene that left audiences in stunned silence, Epps brutally confronts Patsy for visiting a neighboring plantation just to get a bar of soap. As disturbing as it is essential, this moment alone was enough to secure Nyong'o her Oscar.
500 pounds of cotton, day in, day out, more than any man here. And for that I will be clean. That's all I ask. This here, what I went to Shaw's for.
Liar.
The Lord knows that's all.
Which scene do you think most deserved an Oscar? Are there any we missed? Be sure to let us know in the comments below. Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.